Oh my God, this is the moment that we've been waiting for. This has been advertised for months and months, and it's finally here. The crossover of the year, in my opinion. We're talking about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and Naruto. Yo, what are we waiting on? Roll that intro, cuz. What's going on, Geek Corner? This is your boy Earth Smack, the mad scientist, and welcome back to the Orange Phoenix channel and another episode of Comic Book Declassified, where we talk about the most recent issues in comics, as well as past issues, as well as character bios. If you ask for it, you already know what to do. Go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button and that notification bell. That way you get notified on all of our content, whether it's live or recorded. And do not forget to share this video for like-minded individuals like yourself, because our goal is to reach 500 subscribers by the end of the year. Y'all guys can make that happen for us. Now, let's get into what we came here for. So Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and Naruto. So this crossover has been done by Nickelodeon and Viz Media and is written by Caleb Goyer, artwork by Hendry Prasetya, colors by Raul Angulo, letters by Ed Dukeshire, editor Thea Choke, and designed by Nathan Wittig. Now, you know, it's no surprise. I mean, the Ninja Turtles have been doing crossovers for as long as I can remember. One of the most recent ones is Ninja Turtles and Street Fighter. Before that, it was Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and Power Rangers. Hell, they even did a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Batman crossover as a animated movie. So why haven't we done a TMNT and Naruto yet? But here we are. We finally got it. And honestly, it is probably the best crossover they have done. And because, let's be real, both of them are ninja. So it's only right that you do this crossover. I'm just mad that it took this long. So let's get down to the first page. So on the first page, you see Kakashi opening up this scroll. And with the scroll in the background, you see the Statue of Liberty. You see the Big Apple. I was like, wow. So how are you able to put the Naruto verse and New York in the same universe? But I think we had a point that we don't try to make a whole lot of sense of it. We just like the fact that it's crossed over. And the best time period to cross these guys over is when Naruto was a child, when Sasuke was a child, and Sakura. Because if it was Shippuden, then it would be very difficult to do. It would be a lot more questions than it is now, because Sasuke wasn't with the team in Shippuden for a great majority of that series. But in Naruto, he has been part of that team. So that was a perfect part to start at. Now, going through it, they are on a mission, a B-rank mission, basically, to escort April O'Neil. And April went to the village because she wanted to speak with Lady Tsunade, because Lady Tsunade specializes in ninja biology. And April says, I needed to talk to the closest ninja biology expert for my news story on experimental science. It all started back home in Big Apple Village. So that's what they're calling it, Big Apple Village. So I think that's how they was able to cross this over without a whole bunch of people asking a bunch of questions. Because, you know, sometimes us in geek culture, we ask so many questions to the point that we just supposed to enjoy the story and not try to make sense of everything. You know, just enjoy it. So she basically talks about Baxter Stockman, and we all know the story about Baxter Stockman and creation of the ooze, and also what he wants to do is create a controlled monstrous mutant ninjas. So where that hits home with Naruto and Sasuke is that Baxter Stockman is trying to combine humans and animals to create, you know, super soldiers. And so Naruto responds, he's like, listen, to create monsters, huh? And Sasuke says, sounds dangerous, for all the right reasons. And Sakura goes on to say, but you said his research was only theoretical, right? And she says, right, theoretical. But only at that moment, they get interrupted by the Foot Clan. And the Foot Clan was like, listen, whenever there's April O'Neil, we are soon to follow, my boy. So he's like, listen, hand over the reporter. And Kakashi, in his normal Kakashi-ness, says, hands. Didn't you just call yourself the Foot Clan? And Foot Clan's like, listen, you'll pay for your disrespect. So at this point, T7 is ready to go after the Foot Clan, only to be interrupted by this other mysterious ninja group, Ninja Turtles, because they was able to dispatch the Foot Clan with ease basically the leader of of that particular team disappears and he goes away. Now, this goes to what Leo and Splinter were saying: one adversary down, one to go. My sons. Leo responds, let Miss O'Neill go. Ralph says, or you will get stomped. So the personalities of the turtles are still there. And so now April was like, hey, hold up. Let's not be hasty. But then she thought about it again. She's like, you know what? I can let this play out because I got my camera with me. I got all the equipment with me. So let this play out the way it needs to play out. So per usual, we're going to see Leo versus Sasuke. I feel like that's a more fitting fight between the two. And right off the bat, Leo feels vengeance in Sasuke's heart because he says, maybe you're not, but trust me, I know pure vengeance when I see it. And trust me, it'll only lead to your destruction. And Sasuke responds, look, if this is the best you could do, then I don't got nothing to worry about. And this is Leo we're talking about. Leonardo of the Ninja Turtles. And you know he feels the enemy out. He's not going to go all gung-ho, show the enemy all of his moves. He's going to feel the enemy out. Because Leo was like, look, I'm just getting started, fam. And we go over to the next panel, and Sakura is matched up with Raphael. And I feel like also this is a fitting matchup because Raphael is the more physical type. And it's also been said that Raphael is just physically the most stronger turtle out of everybody else. So little did Raphael knew that Sakura is being trained by Lady Tsunade, and she has superhuman light strength because Raphael dodged the punch from Sakura, and he looks back and sees his boulder shatter into pieces. He's like, oh, wait a minute. I cannot let this young lady hit me. No, we go to the next panel and you see Naruto doing a 1v2. He said 2 opponents. That's perfect. And Donnie was like, is this guy for real? And Mike was like, maybe he just likes getting beat up twice as much. But little do they know that Naruto is the master of the Shadow Clone Jutsu, because now we're going to even this thing out, or more or less more than even this thing out. And now Leo and Mikey is having issues with Naruto because they're having issues with finding out who the real Naruto is because of how many Shadow Clones it is. That is Naruto's specialty. It's like he put out so many Shadow Clones. You have to be on your P's and Q's to find the real Naruto to actually stop this onslaught from happening. Going on to the next panel, obviously you got Kakashi Sensei versus Splinter, and they're basically feeling each other out. And Kakashi says, their moves seems familiar, but something is off. And Splinter responds, let me guess. Their attitudes? And we go back to Sasuke and Leo, and they basically having a standstill, not really landing punches on each other because Leo came dangerously close of steel to skin, but he's mad his ass to cut off just a sliver of a hair. And Raphael and Sakura still going at it, and Sakura's like, you're not as slow as you look. And Raph says, you're way stronger than I expected, but we both know in this ninja world, strength alone ain't gonna cut it. You got to be just as tough. And still yet, Naruto is giving Mikey and Donnie the business. Not necessarily beating them up per se, but just giving them trouble because of all these Shadow Clones. But Donnie has an idea. He said, Ashley, but I'll need your help. There's a certain rhythm to these clone attacks. So when the next one comes your way, just act natural. And Mikey was like, oh, cool. I got an idea. So Naruto throws one of the hardest punches he could throw, only for Mikey to slip his head inside his shell, only to distract Naruto just enough time for Donnie to land a blow to hit the real Naruto to dissipate all of the Shadow Clones. Now we are at a standstill. April's like, this is going to come out blurry. They're all moving too fast to capture good footage, but this fight is too awesome not to try. So they're at a standstill at this point. Nobody's really towering over the other as far as adversary is concerned. And Splinter says, impressive, your shinobi rival my sons. Sasuke is like, sons? So we up against a proper clan then. And Splinter says, a clan? The foot has all but rendered the term meaningless here. We are but a humble family. And Kakashi released a Sharingan, He said, still, I think I've seen enough. And he rips off the mask on each of the turtles, and Master Splinter included, only to reveal what we already knew in this comic. It was the Ninja Turtles. And he says, hidden meanings within hidden meanings. You may look different, but a shinobi knows how to see through deception. And this is all too real. However unexpected, it's good to see you again, Hamato Yoshi. So you mean to tell me Kakashi know who Splinter is by knowing his real name? Man, I cannot wait for this crossover issue number 2. I hope you guys enjoy it, because I skipped a good bit of parts in this issue because I want you guys to go out and read it for yourself. Go out to your nearest comic book store and get you a physical copy of TMNT Naruto crossover, because it's a great read. Now, if they just so happen to be sold out because there's several covers of Naruto and TMNT, go ahead and get yourself a digital copy on Kindle and Comixology. Now, here comes the next comic we're going to cover, and it is Part 2 of Spider-Man Revenge of the Sinister Six. This is something that you guys vote for. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Comic Book Declassified. Do not forget to hit that like and subscribe button and that notification bell. So until next time, y'all, peace.